Overall, our experience at Foodieland was really good. We had a good time. We had some good food. We were hot, but manageably. There's going to be another one in September, I believe. It's at Cal Expo. So if you missed this one, you can get tickets. They're only about $5, which is pretty good, except for the fact that you're paying for food. We got the corn dogs from Ghost Sticks. The Big Baby bottle comes from Big Baby bottle. The Korean corn dogs come from Korean corn dogs. Okay. But Paige had this best in California seafood roll. And it was fantastic, by the way. It had shrimp, it had lobster, it had crab. It had all this garlicky sauce. The person put Old Bay seasoning on it. And I know some tea about Old Bay seasoning. So if y'all want to know, let me know. Maybe I'll write a blog. Is anyone down for reading blogs? I don't really like to read, but like maybe other people do. So anyway, it was hella good. I had maybe 2 or 3 bites. The roll itself was like so nice and fluffy and tasted so good. And then the seafood inside was like the freshest seafood I think I've ever had in my life. Like the shrimp, I can't even explain it. The shrimp looked like, you know how some shrimp are like really hard? Okay, this was not the deal with this seafood roll. The shrimp was like so delicate, but it was sizable. Like the shrimp was not like puny. It's puny in comparison to maybe like prawn or something, but like this was like pretty medium-sized shrimp, and it was so perfectly cooked. Like you might think it would be undercooked because of how just like it was vibing. I don't even know how to explain it. Like it was just vibing. Like it was just more wobbly, and it wasn't super pink, but it was see-through. If it says that it's cooked all the way through, then it should be cooked all the way through. And it was. It's just not any kind of shrimp I've ever seen before, but it looked like shrimp at the same time. I don't think I've ever had lobster, and this was hella good. We ate most of it. We ate pretty much all the shrimp and lobster. The only thing left was the crab, because the crab was smelling a little. When you like go to bite something and you can smell fish, like the fishiness, that's what was happening. I'm not like a great big fan of that, so I'm okay to not have eaten the crab. Though we don't like to waste food in this house, we also don't want to force ourselves to eat food when we are not hungry, because both of our parents would force us to eat food that we didn't want to eat, that we shouldn't have been forced to eat, because either we were not hungry or you just shouldn't force kids to eat things, like by verbally shaming them and telling them that they can't eat anything else unless they eat what you want them to eat. Like that should be pretty obvious. So anyway, we parted ways, and then after that we just chilled. Yeah, there was that musician. His acoustic guitar playing was like really fantastic. I think it was an acoustic, but it sounded also like electric at the same time. I don't really know. Maybe I'm fucked. Maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't talk about music. That's Paige's things. It was really fun. And actually there was so much shade. Okay, so I was afraid, Paige was afraid about the shade. Is there gonna be any? Are we gonna burn our asses off? Probably. We brought sunscreen, which they don't allow bags unless they're see-through, and only a certain size of bag that can be see-through. They said you can bring handbags, but no backpacks. And that's really fucking ableist, by the way, because so many people have things that they need to bring with them, assistive devices, food, juice that they literally need to eat to not die. That was really fucked up. I understand that they're trying to prevent stealing or whatever the fuck, but we brought our packs, which are basically just like they're like crossbody packs. They're little small ones. We could only fit so much in there, so the big spray bottle of sunscreen was like poking out the top of my pack, but whatever. It was weird, but it was a vibe, I guess. I don't know. I felt protected even with it just being there. Social, like it's a emotional support sunscreen, basically, is what it was for me. And then what else? Yeah, we sat in the shade. There's a bunch of shade. There's places to sit, like there's like a tree in the center, and then there's like some concrete around it where you can sit. We sat there. I sat on some like curbsides. We also sat like under that tarp in that video that I posted on TikTok. There was the tarp and we sat underneath it, and it had some like fans that were also like misting water, which was really nice. Like air conditioning type situation, but we were on the outer rim, so we didn't get much of that, but it was still really nice and cool because we were under the shade, so that was good. And it was actually partly cloudy, but it was really hot. It was like 90, I think, was like the high. That's really hot for me. I don't know if it's hot for you, but it's hot for me. And it's also hot for Paige. We were happy to have shade and to have our big baby bottle iced tea to sip on. We brought the Smart bottle because they wouldn't let us bring our reusable water bottles. So it has to be clear, right? We got it at the gas station before we got there because we knew that it would be see-through. We could bring it and no one would try to look at it or look in it to try to see if it's, I don't know, alcohol? I'm not really sure what they're checking for. Anyway, yeah, and so we did that and we Ubered there and we Ubered back. Actually, we lifted. Is that how you say it? Lifted? I don't know. We got a lift there and back, and that was a great idea. So if you ever go, if you plan on going in September, I would get a lift there. Schedule a lift if you want to. Apparently it's more expensive though to schedule it, so you could just call it when you want it. It'll pick you up and take you to the main entrance, and once you're there, they'll drop you off, and then you can call them when you're ready to leave. And it was really straightforward. Really glad that we did that. We also saw some of our sibs. I don't think they're following us yet, but hopefully they will be soon. They were selling a bunch of like crocheted things, like little dinosaurs, and they had little octopuses and little things, right? Paige got an octopus, which was really cute, and I will show y'all on Instagram. Take a little sneak peek of it. It's like a purple little tiny octopus. It's really cute. So she got that, and we got to talk to those people at that booth. There was a bunch of people selling things, which I didn't know was gonna happen. I thought it was just Foodieland, right? I just thought it was like for food, but there's actually like a bunch more there. So not just food, but also stuff to buy. I was really stoked about that because I'm like, oh, maybe I can think about vending here. Like maybe I can set up a booth and sell some stuff, or just have a booth and have community there. So like just chill and have people come up and like talk and like just chill out under some shade. That would be sick too. But the cost of vending there, just to have a space to vend there, is like $500. So there's that. We're not in the position to do that, and I know most people aren't. So I'm going to vend at free places, and going to vend at Rosemont, Fusion Rose Event Center every second Tuesday. They have like food trucks and vendors, and so we usually go to that. And so I'm hoping to at some point set up a booth there and hopefully see y'all there. If you want to check it out, follow me so that you can get updates and know when that's actually happening for us. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that. And that is probably going to be closer to a reasonable price. Usually it's 30 bucks, 15 to 30, I think, which is doable. Probably not super sustainable though, if you're spending that money and not getting that amount of money back from sales or whatever it is, if that's your thing. I wish that I could just set up and not sell anything and be chill, but if I am out 30 bucks, I probably want to like at least try to sell something, maybe get some donations if people are interested in that. Of course, things are going to be sliding scale for me. If you want to know more about that, or if you want to help me out with trying to figure out a good system for that, just message me and we can talk about it. We were stoked to get that little octopus and we brought it home and we just chilled for the rest of the night. But we are still wondering about that seafood roll. So yeah, let's get into it. Here's where the money comes in. We actually legitimately don't know where this roll came from, and we want to know, okay? I know that I could probably find it if I looked it up. Right, Paige could probably find if she looked it up, and we will do that. However, whoever can tell us where it came from can possibly see some money. I will tell you this, the first Facebook group member, so the person who is, I followed your shit and now I want this money. Okay, cool. Be a Facebook group member. It's Sneso's shop. It's a group for Sibs, our Sibs on here, which is all of y'all. So the first follower, that first member who does all these things that you need to do in order to enter, will be Venmo'd. How much money, you ask? You gotta look at Facebook because that's where the group is at. So check out all Sneso's socials, includes Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I will be dropping more information on those, so check those out if you want to get some money and if you want to fucking join a community. Let's build a community starting now. It's really fulfilling to me to see my community come together and support each other. And so that's my reasoning, that's my intention, that's my motivation that's behind this. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe, wash your hands, give yourself compassion, donate money to mutual aid if you have disposable income. You can donate to me if you want to. I'm currently unemployed, but I am the CEO and founder of Sneso's shop. I actually don't have any income yet, but that will come. So if in the meantime you'd like to donate some money so that I can continue doing this, you can find the link in my bio on Instagram. It should also be on TikTok and things like that. You can also buy me a coffee. I can shout you out in one of my videos if that's cool with you, or we can figure something else out. That would be chiller for everyone. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. And y'all are excited, stoked to get a chance to get some money. Yeah, go do that. Join our community and then we will reconvene and I will share who won if they're chill with that. And if not, I will just share that it had happened and what the actual name of the California's best seafood roll is. So go check that out, do the research, find what it is, and let me know on the Facebook group. So I will see you there.